Welcome to YOGATX. My name is Savannah, and today I'll be sharing some yoga practices that you can use in times of stress to help you cool the body off and reorient the mind to what is important for you to be able to focus on and hone in on so that you feel more balanced and more at ease in your own experience, whatever it happens to be right now. So we'll start lying down today. I have one block that I'm gonna use. If you have any object that's similar to this shape and size, I'm sure that you can use it as a replacement if you don't have a block. But Walmart does sell cheap blocks if you need one. So we'll go and lie down. And this block will come right about the base of our head. So if you think about where you might get a massage and people place their fingers right underneath your head and start to traction your head, that's where you'd want the block. And we're just gonna leave it on its flattest level. You might already feel a gentle neck stretch as your chin is dropping down towards the chest. And then think about that spot right at the base of the skull, at the top of the neck. And you want that foam edge to hit that spot. So as you start to turn your head from side to side, keeping that a subtle double chin, you might start to feel something really nice. There's a lot of nerves back here. A lot of muscles insert here and gather together here. And invite yourself to just close the eyes and find something that feels good about this movement. If it's not in your nature to move the neck really slowly, that might be what you focus on. If you find yourself holding the breath, bring it in through the nose and then send it out through pursed lips a few rounds. And then we'll add one more layer to this. As you're bringing the nose up through center, breathe in. As you turn the nose over to one side, breathe out. And you'll continue to turn the nose until the exhale ends. Begin the breath in again, draw the nose back through center, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Exhale, turning the nose over to the other side. You'll take about 2 to 4 more rounds of breath, becoming curious here. Of course, if there's one spot that you're like, that's the spot, that's my spot, you can pause there for the rest of your breaths. Maybe there's some gentle head nodding, chin to chest and away. And whenever you come into this highly sensational place behind the back of the head, or even bringing some attention to the lower spine in certain poses, you start to draw yourself out of the thinking mind and into the feeling body, which is always helpful. So I'll release the head off of the block now. And now we'll take the block underneath the back of our hips. So you really want to find your Goldilocks spot here. If it's too high up into the low back, you might feel the spine arching and the tailbone dropping down. If it's too far in front of you, you might feel this awkward, not fully supported position. You want the block to match up with all of the bony prominence of your pelvis so that the bones can settle into the support of the block, and the tissue around the front of the pelvis, the abdomen, and the front of the thighs can begin to soften. Take a few breaths in and out here. If it would feel right, closing the eyes, opening the arms out to a T, maybe even bending the elbows into a cactus shape. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the abdomen, the low ribs. And as you exhale, gently drawing the navel back, feeling the ribs hug in. We'll take 4 more breaths here together, inhaling through the nose, pulling the breath down into the belly where it expands. Exhaling as the navel draws back. And the ribs hug in, and the last bit of breath will come out of the chest. 2 more breaths. And even if the breath is shaky or rigid, that's okay. You're just choosing to sit next to it and watch it. Then opening the eyes if the eyes are closed. Draw the left knee towards the chest. We'll keep the right foot flat on the mat for now. Pause here, or start to inch your right leg off of the mat. I like to bring my right leg to a hover from the floor, and that gives me a better stretch in the front of my thigh, and it also feels active throughout the right leg. I can feel my right glute engaged to help stabilize my pelvis. And then I'll just start to circle my right toes, spreading the toes out wide like a paintbrush, and bringing my mind's eye to my feet so I know the shape that is being created with my toes, and I'm not just doing it to do it because someone told me to. You could even make a square or a triangle. And then gently lift the right leg up, pull the right knee towards the chest, and stretch the left leg out long, lowering the heel towards the floor, or using that hovering option where the left toes are flexing back and you're pressing actively out through the left heel. Pausing here with the toes spreading out wide, circling the ankle. Finding your breath in through the nose, out through the nose or pursed lips. And then extending up through the left leg, we'll stretch the right leg up again. If you find that the block would be more comfortable, if it was shifted up a little higher into the low back now, you might shift it there. You want most of your weight coming onto your shoulders, and we'll reach the arms down and low, creating any depth of bend in the knees that would be comfortable for the low back to lengthen. So even if you start to look more like an egg shape here, rather than legs straight up, that's okay. Just find that position where you feel the legs are being held up, the legs are weightless, the neck is soft and the head is heavy. In through the nose with the breath. Out through the nose or pursed lips. Pulling the knees towards the chest, wrap your hands around your shins. Give yourself a little hug here. And slowly lower your hands down to that block, or maybe it's another form of support beneath you. We'll slide it out and take the knees up and over to the right for a twist. Reach your right hand in front of you. Left arm will come up and over your head, almost like you're creating a lasso-like motion. And if it would feel good, especially if the upper back and the neck are really tight to begin with, you might move through that circular range a few times before you pause into a twist that feels good for you. Reaching out through the left fingers, sometimes reaching the arm up a little higher than the shoulder gives you a better chest stretch in the left shoulder. And then I'm bringing my right hand onto the left side of my rib cage, closing my eyes and feeling the breath rise up into the right hand. And then deflating the right side of the rib cage, feeling that hug in towards my midline as I breathe out. Continuing to breathe for 2 more rounds. And pulling my legs back up through center and transitioning them over towards the left, scooping the knees up so that the low back is long. Left arm is reaching out in front. Right arm starts to make those lasso-like circles around my shoulder, over my head. Using my inhale as my arm is reaching up long alongside my ear, and exhaling to sweep down and around. After a few rounds, let that right arm pause, reaching nice and high and wide, almost like you're creating a half V shape with the right arm. Left hand will come to the right side of the rib cage. Join me in closing your eyes and feeling the breath inflate and deflate. Pulling it down into the lungs, feeling it wander around. 2 more breaths. And exhaling to pull yourself back through center. Go ahead and come up to a seat now. So I'm going to use this block as I come up to a seat, and I'll sit my hips on the block. If you find that you're more comfortable with the legs out and extended in front of you, or even sitting in a chair after this practice, then bring yourself there. So we want the low back to be nice and happy, the hips to be happy. Then we'll take a small and short breath practice. On the right hand, join your 2 index fingers, or your 2 peace fingers, there we go, and plant your 2 peace fingers in between your eyebrows. Take a breath in through both nostrils. Before you exhale, seal the right nostril with the right thumb and exhale out of the left nostril. Release the seal on the right nostril. Inhale through both. Exhale to seal the left nostril, breathing out of the right. Inhaling through both nostrils. Seal the right, exhale through the left. Inhaling through both. Exhaling through the right. And again, inhaling through both. Seal the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through both. Seal the left, breathe out of the right. Two more rounds of breath, alternating before you exhale. And then lowering the right hand down to your lap. Letting the breath continue at its own rate, its own speed, its own volume. And then asking yourself the simple question: what is it that you need right now to feel nourished? And then allowing yourself to move into that direction of self-preservation. Namaste. Thanks for practicing. If you have any questions about any of these practices or the name of this breathing exercise, go ahead and drop a comment below, or just let us know where you're at in the world and how we're coming together, moving from different places, coming from different places, but somehow still in this moment together. If you'd like to follow me personally, I'm on Instagram as Savannah. So that'll be fun to try and find. Enjoy the rest of your day.